New notification. Now broadcasting.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve release. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the things on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment, I could provide you with this. I've been writing about you in these songs. You taking me high, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Taking all this time, you're mine.
Notification.
And yeah, I like you.
Madeline WIT 26.
You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12-inch fool. I don't need nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get the 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around.
New notification. Game invitation sent.
I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get the 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed
invitation. Invitation sent.
Cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your mans have been to jail before? And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done quick. You going from the dog or some bum? Alright, they're gonna click 911 all over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you I got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody knows your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? If I'm for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep off, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up bad, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the best, but it's hard to digest the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my big ball.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shock them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw these songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what about that?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping about I'm moving the brick. You talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy thrown down hard, talk career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow in a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene? 1 or 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do happen what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, too large and we way too fresh. well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh, front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh.
Alright, bro. About to call it a night. Niggas gotta work tomorrow.
Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got rich, these got bro call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, hustle and grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Behave no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Let me switch the flow, just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, trying to give me some more. Don't op pack, this ain't talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the go. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the glow. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got rich, these got bro call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, hustle and grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Behave no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain.
Unification sense.
With a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup, Twilight
What's good, brother?
You know I'm hot. How many licks to the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Tell 'em my doubts, I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause it don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, you're hot.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Young WIT going to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He finds Gaten Reed for the grab. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 18. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. Back to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
I like the aggressiveness. Early in the game, right out of the gate, make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Take it in at the 8. Nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Check. Hawk 70.
They'll send a man in motion left. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. After it cleaned the line tackler. They're on the tackle. Second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable to the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. This is taken at his own 30. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the 41, here's second down and 3. He'll look to throw. He's got Fryman open on the left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It moves to second and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Throwing now from the gun. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That is not good.
Damn, for real?
It's no good.
Like they ain't got no type of leg.
Stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
That's Ibuka in motion.
Check smash.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Come on.
That one out wide to Achane. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Putting the tight end in motion. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now second and 6.
Oh, man.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 18, 3. Ready.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Cleveland. The tight end in motion now. Now give on the ground. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Back to 60, back to 60. Back all 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It will be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Lightning 18. Go.
This looks like a design run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That his first touchdown of the new year. Coop able to add the extra point. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he would be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Cardinal.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of couple. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
This is Jones. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Out to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air one more time. And it's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown Steelers.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. That's Wk2 in motion.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On the ground, here is Aiken. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Okay, from the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 9. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
And Nathan, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup for 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Come on.
Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
60 Eagles!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So what, bro?
On the 6.
Yeah, I did. That shit was crazy. Damn, I threw that one though. Not even 3 seconds.
Play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. That's swung out to ETN. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing.
Last year,
in this
free
case,
agency.
it's a simple check down, picks up a good game.
He just was hurt when we played.
It is third and 10.
Yeah, he was hurt when we played. That's what.
That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is...
What?
Intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Damn, that's crazy.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop at 34 seconds to go until the break.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Yo.
Buffalo 18, Warriors 70.
Ooh.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in by Ibuka. That pickup good for 29 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is run in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Back to throw. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 22 yards, the pickup there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's going to wind up.
Boy, what?
Time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Boy, what?
Mike
Oh,
Tomlin
really?
going to send out the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. His kick is good. And the Steelers move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Yeah.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7.
Bro, break the tackle, bro.
Across the 25-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. Set. Set the Eagle.
He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Through the 1st half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the 2nd half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their 1st sack of the day.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Good shit, fellas. Yeah. Good stop.
Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. As he's on to punt for the 2nd time.
Damn, don't block him in, bro.
And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this
Will.
back to the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
He'll drop to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. On the ground now with Jones. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
That's caught. Right side. It's Fireman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to the end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Now for the point after.
Oh, shit.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Ready, break. Get it.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns first down.
Back to the air. One more. Over in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Steelers has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And a great return for the touchdown. So, after the fumble return, they'll bring the offense out and go for 2. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is caught. So an 8-point swing. What a turn here. The fumble return for touchdown, and they tack on 2 more for good measure. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This field in at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
30-yard line.
Go! Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now a handoff. Jones. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
At the 3-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got a big tight end. Fire move. Touchdown, Steelers. Down to try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers will extend this third-quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. Check from 31. Here's second and 6. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a first down. They'll come up here. First and 10.
Buffalo 18, 65, go.
He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a big play for the Browns. A gain of 48. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a little pop pass. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
Kick up of 2. Brings up second and goal. At the
Okay, ready?
5-yard line.
Come on.
Slot man in motion right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. So, some extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal situation as we are now through the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. The pressure again, and again he goes down.
Everybody on that sideline, when you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on 4th down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. The RPO, that one is complete, and he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
10 yards.
2nd and inches.
2nd and inches. At the 14-yard line.
Now Jones. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that catch.
Okay, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on.
The carry here for ETN. Take this one in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. And the Steelers stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. Oh, he's gone through past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Looking for Devon Achek coming out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
A gain of 14.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for that back to go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
A bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Quick throw, taken in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Defense has come up with it.
Sheesh.
Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points.
He runs free, right side. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, so now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
On the 6. 19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And one of the Browns is in there. And yes, Cleveland able to retain possession. He'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know This offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The strip, boy.
We couldn't get the connection on board. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Let's go. Let's go.
He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he did not want to go down. Good run. Manages to gain 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point drive forthcoming. He's got it. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5.
Quiet. That's crazy.
25-yard line. They'll send their tight end left.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Wow.
But it is incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
And 10 yards to go.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Rolling right.
Damn, let me jump.
Get the throwaway and completes it. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yards, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go. Back
to the air one more time. Right here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try it down with a chance. And we'll be right down there.
GG, bro.
On this one, time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
Another